Hi, Goddess Garden Book Chat family. It's 11 Goddess. Welcome to the Goddess Garden Book Chat. This episode is brought to you by the Garden Book Chat Squad, a cultivated content experience leveling up with some exciting features. Enjoy the beautifully crafted visuals that keep you entertained while you listen to a selection from the garden that has been read, selected for discussion, and brought to you as a poignant review. You'll first hear from the squad's deep dive and then the personal perspective about my journey with the book. Up next, I have done this book earlier on in the journey, but the squad is now part of the way we shape our books, and I designed a better review. I'm not going to do this with every book that I did in the past, but I really feel like this book deserved to be done again. And it needed to be done with an intro from our team. Once the book chat squad is done, I'll offer my personal perspective. Now, if you've read or listened to this review when I've done it previously, trust me when I tell you this is way better. Please enjoy our review of Five Broken Blades by Corland. It's narrated by Donald Chang, Greg Chun, Jang, Sophie Oda, Jaine, and Roger Ye. The book is 474 pages in written form. It came out in May of 2024. I, of course, enjoyed the audiobook, and I got it from the library because I saw it when I was strolling through Goodreads. I tend to do some little, hunts in other places, and this was something that caught my eye. I thought it looked interesting, and boy, was I happy. Also, book two, Five Ruined Realms, releases in 2025, so stay tuned for that too. Check out the information in the links below, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started on our book journey.
Welcome to another edition of the Goddess Garden Book Chat. I'm Hayuk Vin, and today we're diving deep into a gripping tale of betrayal, loss, and redemption in Five Broken Blades by Corland. This novel takes us into a kingdom overshadowed by the rule of the God King, where five warriors with broken pasts are given one final chance to make things right. Each of these warriors is bound to the God King in different ways. Let's explore who they are. Our protagonist, Arden Kyle, once the God King's favored blade and commander of the Royal Guard, was betrayed by those closest to him and lost everything: his honor, his family, and his faith in the God King. His fall from grace is both heartbreaking and powerful. He is forced into exile, haunted by the ghosts of his past. Arden isn't alone. He's joined by four others, each with their own tragic backstories, each with a unique connection to the God King. Next, we have Kalen Trask, the God King's estranged half-brother. Kalen's loyalty to the throne was shattered when he uncovered the truth behind his lineage, and his hatred for the God King runs deep. Though he once fought for the kingdom, now he seeks revenge against the very throne he was destined to protect. Elira Voss is the God King's former shadow assassin. Once the deadliest blade in his arsenal, Elira abandoned her role when she realized she had become nothing more than a weapon. Her choice to flee came at a terrible cost. Now she fights for her own redemption, battling against the very forces she once served. Soren Delvaughn, a former tactician in the God King's army, whose brilliant mind was both his gift and his curse. When his strategies led to the deaths of thousands, including his own son, he fell into despair. Soren's mind is fractured, his brilliant tactics tinged with madness, but his loyalty to his companions never wavers. Finally, we have Caris Lorne, once the God King's most loyal priestess. Caris believed in the divine power of the God King until she uncovered the truth behind his godhood. Torn between her faith and the horrors she witnessed, Caris chose to walk away from the temple, knowing she would forever be hunted by the God King's fanatics. There's a particularly poignant quote from Arden that captures the essence of their journey. "We are broken, yes, but in our brokenness we find strength, for it is the cracks in the blade that make the sharpest edge." This line speaks to the heart of the novel, the idea that even the most shattered souls can find a way to rebuild, and sometimes it's the pain that makes us who we are. That's my deep dive into Five Broken Blades by my Corland. I hope you've enjoyed this exploration of complex characters and the dark, dangerous world they inhabit. I'm Hayuk, and I'll see you again soon in the book garden. Until then, keep reading.
Hi, friends. I'm back and I want to talk a little bit more about the amazing journey because I love a good quest book. This is four distinct capitals. They're very old and it's where the assassins come from. And there's also where they're headed, which is Yusan. The characters converge on the central capital after they conspire to end King Jun, who is considered a god. The fantasy quest tales tend to focus on the quest and not the romance. A romance has a main character and a love interest falling in love as the crux of the story. This work merges these genres with hints of mystery and political thriller energy. It was such a great read and a great journey. I see so much of modern society in these pages, and it made me feel like this is a mirror of modern privilege and manipulation, which made it very relatable. And I think you'll find it relatable too. I personally can't wait for book two, and I hope you'll join us again when we go on that journey. I hope you enjoyed the book review from Goddess Garden Book Chat. Even though I've done it before, I've done it this time and I've done it better. And I hope you found this insightful and engaging. I'm your host, creator, and designer, 11 Goddess. And I want to thank you personally for joining the GGBC Book Chat on this literary journey. I told you I get tongue tied. That's why I hired a team, because sometimes it'll take 9 takes before my tongue cooperates with what I'm trying to say. So they're not here by accident. They're actually doing some heavy lifting because a girl sometimes she thinks faster than she talks. So that's a little background as to how the team was even built. My rating for this particular book, once again, is an Ovations 5. I love this journey. I would read this book again. It's such a good time. So in closing, in the meantime and in between time together, let's leave with a focus on what books are out there and return with a great read. Now, close this meeting with a bookmark, and until we meet again, friends, thank you for enduring a repeat of this particular journey.